Hi, Professor. So this is the code walkthrough of my course project. So this is for task 1. To run task 1, you can just run each cell one by one. So here is to import all the packages. Here I will initiate Postgres and Spark session. Here is a function to write a Spark data frame to Postgres. Here is the data cleaning function, called it clean FIFA. So here I will first cast some columns into correct data type, and second, find out columns that have too many null values, and third, compute the proper values for some columns. And last, we'll impute the data with the correct values. And the last, I will write this data frame to the Postgres. So I will run this function, and I would start writing the data. It will take a while to really show up. And here is the result of successfully writing data to Postgres. Here is the task 2 of the course project files. So here we first import all the data. And the first function is to reading the FIFA data from Postgres. And I will run this function for all the years that should be included. And here are the results. Each function will print the schema of that data. And next is the function to find the most players with the highest average improvement across the skill set. And here is the execution of that data. And I will run it. And the result is shown like this. And the next function is to find the clubs that has the most players whose contract ends in 2021. And here is the result. The next function is to find clubs with the most players in each year. And here I'll run the function for those data sets. Here is the output of the data. As you can see that if there are the same number of players for each club, I will type a sentence to indicate that at the beginning of the table. The next function is to find the most frequent team position and nation position in the dataset. And for this function, I will run it across all datasets. And here are the results. So the next function is to find the most frequent nationality of the players. And this is the function. And the result is like this. So I will only output one entry that is the most common nationality. And this is the end of executing file for task 2. You can just run the cells one by one. And here is the unit testing of the Python functions I just written. So it will import the functions from other Python files like this. Here I adjusted those functions to match the format in Python file. For example, I initiate the Spark in an individual function, and here are the other functions. They are practically the same as they were in the Jupyter Notebook. And if you want to run this file, just simply tap the Run button here to run the main file. I will not show this because in the unit testing, they can work in the unit testing. And to run this unit testing file, just need to press the Run button too. And you will need all the other 2 Python files to import from. Put them together in the same directory, and then you will see the result of the test.